Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a daily tarot reading for you today. I just recorded a reading and at the beginning I said the exact same thing. It's like deja vu. Look kids, Big Ben, Portland. And it ended up being just transmuting some energy, transmuting some fear, and just witnessing the experience that I've been going through this morning. So it's like transmuting a lot of the energy that's present for a lot of us through my own experience. So if that interests you, go over and click on that one too. I think it's just going to say daily reading. I'm not even sure what the title is going to be, but it's March 26th right now. Not that it matters what date it is. And there are some times where I'll say that in the video too. It's like March 26th and then I don't post it for another 2 days. I have this shirt on, so in the other video too, if you see that. If you're meant to find it, you're going to find it no matter when it is, no matter what it's titled. Right now I have it titled, Why Won't This Door Open? That may resonate with some of you just through that. But I also wanted to come in here and do a tarot reading too. I don't think that I didn't pull any cards in that video. It's just me channeling and connecting the dots and processing. I just had a text come through. I know everything is connected. Now is the time. I just heard now is the time. I have this book. It's called Now is the Time. I may pick something from one of those pages. I do have my music on. I have the Journey radio station on. Eagles were just on. This song Eagles. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. And I know you won't let me down, because I'm already standing on the ground. I'm already grounded. Nothing's gonna rock me right now. I'm already standing. I'm already standing. On the ground. And I'm pretty sure the song is Peaceful, Easy Feeling. So you may want to look that up and I'm looking for some more lyrics, right? I feel like the question is, how do I know they're the one? Or how do I know that they're right for me? How do I know that? How will I know? How will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? How will I know if he really loves me? How will I know if he's thinking of me? That Whitney Houston song. That's what I just heard. It's like that's what the question is. So let's ask that. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. It feels like peace. Does it feel magnetic and powerful and like this draw and like I can't live without you and just like, oh my God, I love you so much. I know I love you so much. And it's the experience of this explosion of connection and like I want to spend every minute with you and oh my God, I just love you so much. And like this knowing, it's this knowing, right? I just know and want to be around them and blah, blah, blah. Is it that? I feel like what they're saying is it's a peaceful, easy feeling. It feels easy. It feels, I just heard easy. It's going to feel easy. Okay? Let's find out what else Spirit has to say right now. I'm going to set out a spread. I don't always set out a spread, but I'm going to set out a spread. This is the end of the innocence. Don Henley. All right, so I'm just, for those of you that read cards, that know about spreads and laying out a Celtic cross, that's kind of my go-to. I'm not taking reversals. I'm just not. I don't usually with this deck. Okay. All right, so right now, like I was saying, and I was saying this in my last video too, there's some kind of important, like your present energy is really releasing some sort of burden, because we're moving through this new time period, understanding, really, we're moving through a new portal that's coming up, the 4-4 portal. And this Fool is overlying the entire energy, like this leap of faith, We're taking this leap of faith and learning to trust ourselves, the universe, but it's like you're shedding anything that doesn't align with your belief system. You're shedding anything that doesn't understand what faith is. What is faith, though? Is faith religion? And is it like these rules and these doctrines? Is it dogma? Is it like, is it what my parents taught me? Is it what the church teaches me? Like, what is faith? How can you take a leap of faith if you don't trust faith, or you don't know what faith is to you? That's where you are right now. And you're releasing anything that feels burdensome or heavy, or like, I was saying something in my last video too about being in church and how I find so much resonance and connection to like the spirit inside of me and a higher power through music and through vibration. And my mom would shoot that down right away. Like the band would be, or the folk group would be playing, and it would be like, there was so much shame in it, because she's like, we shouldn't be clapping for them. We shouldn't be clapping for them. It's not about them. It's about worshiping God and blah, blah, blah. And so she would shoot that down right away. Faith was structured. Faith was more stand up, sit down, kneel, say these things, do the rosary, blah, 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 which works for some people. But for me, it's more about feeling and vibration and a feeling. Faith is a feeling. And so if I can't feel, I don't trust. So there's something right now that you're releasing, an old belief that doesn't serve you, in order to take this leap of faith. Okay, there's definitely this feels risky, but it feels like a chance that you're getting ready to take. And to me, it feels right now very exciting. It feels really powerful. It feels very dreamy. It feels like love, like a love connection, taking a chance on love, taking a chance on believing in love again, believing in something. And I just watched a video today too by MJ over at Soulful Revolution, and I always resonate with her stuff, because I feel like sometimes we channel the same energy. We're tuned into the same collective. And she was talking about the reemergence of twin flame energy right now, and how it had kind of gone on hiatus and gone dormant for a little while. And I feel the exact same thing. I've been thinking the exact same thing, and how it's kind of come back around again in the last couple of weeks, and I'm feeling the exact same thing. And I feel like there's more information. There's more that I'm meant to express about that in another video, but you know, that could be it too, like taking this leap of faith and leaning back in again and releasing old belief systems within the twin flame realm, and things that you were taught by other people who believe twin flame is this, and it is this, and it is this, and it's meant to, you have to do this, and you have to do this, and it will be this, and then if it's not this, then it's not twin flame. If it's not this, then it's not twin flame. Like all of these rules around it. And there are certain beliefs that do match what it is for you, and certain beliefs that don't. And you're leaning back into releasing and not needing to hold so tight to this rule and this rule and this rule, and acquiring your own belief system and what that is, and taking a leap of faith to lean back into that twin flame energy inside of you, and to embrace it and to love that part of you again. It's like there was some shame around twin flame and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm going to get more into that This is a very twin flamey reading too. This card came up in the future energy, the near future. So, and this one always shows up to me as, you know, soulmate, divine partner, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. But I'm hearing twin flame. Okay? So there's a leap of faith in believing again. It's like believing in love, believing in something that you were told at some point by someone, by something, by yourself, that it was an illusion. Okay? You were told that it's not real. It's not real. Just recently, it feels like you've come to this place where it's like, back off with your thoughts and your fears and your illusions and your need to feel safe by having all of these rules about what real love is, or what twin flame is, or what soulmate means. 1111 on my recording, what 1111 means to you. I'm going to create my own beliefs and my own systems. And I know in my heart, I know what I know. She knows things. Now, there is an aspect of the Queen of Swords that can be very limited also. But, and kind of close-minded a little bit. She's in her thoughts. She knows. She's in her thoughts. She's very knowledgeable. But there's also, so there's a part of that serves her, because then she can close out the things that just don't, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. So that does serve her. There's a part of that she's been closed off. She's been closed off to certain things that she's meant to feel and she's meant to create action on. It's like she was protecting herself so much from all of the negative stuff and from all of the distorted, like untrue things that were out there. And they were all in this box of, this is what this means. This is what twin flame means. This is what soulmate means. This is what spiritual journey means. This is what Christianity means. This is what this means. However it resonates for you. There's a lot of twin flames on this channel, so that's what is appearing most. But apply it to you however it applies to your story. Faith. This is what faith is. And she's like, okay, in your world, that's what that is. In your world, that's what that is. And she's seeing how she was immersed in someone else's belief system in order to fit in. And she's breaking free of that, realizing how powerful her own thoughts are, which is, again, something that I said in my video. That last video I was talking about. She's realizing how her thoughts protect her, knowing her own energy, her own thoughts, her own knowing, protects her from absorbing other people's that don't align with her. But it also has been protecting her or shielding her from opening herself up to new ideas that do align with her. So now what's happening is she's had this infusion. You have had this new experience, this new spark of life that is helping her to open her mind just a little bit. So it's like we've had this mind opening through inspiration, through being inspired. She has allowed herself to become inspired by a new thought, a new idea, which is something else that another video, a daily tarot reading that I had done, that says a new idea has been sparked or something like that. So if that resonates with you, you might want to go back and watch that one. There may be more from that message that leads up to this one. What is that new idea? We are strong. 1441 on my recording. Heartache to heartache. Searching our heart for so long. Both of us knowing love is a battlefield. That's what it is. Love is a battlefield. Oh, and in that video over there too, I was talking about this push-pull, this battle, this internal battle that was going on. So there's a lot of heartache that is being healed right now. But it's like she's finding the beauty in sharing that or releasing that and embracing something new, this passionate energy coming in. She's like inspired again. So there's this renewal of faith in love again, and like real connection, and the masculine is what I'm hearing. There's this faith in the masculine. See how she's holding tight to that wand? Wands to me are about movement and action, and the masculine also creates action, is the action. That's how I see it. It's like she's embracing that action, that masculine inside of her again, realizing the strength that she has to create movement for herself through her thoughts, through the power of her thoughts, which I was talking about in that last video I just did. Realizing how powerful her thoughts are to create action. It's like she's seen how she manifests, how she's able to manifest. They're showing me today how today when I was on the road, when I was driving, it's movement, embracing movement, allowing yourself to embrace movement. My daughters and I keep track of, or went on a road trip last summer, and we're keeping track of license plates. And we wrote down all the states. We were circling the ones that we saw. And we still have it, and we still see some of them, but we've gotten most of the regular ones that we would see around here. There's been some pretty obscure ones, too, that we found that are just so exciting. But there's a couple of them where it's like we'll never really see those around here. It was like the ones out west. I'm on the East Coast. The ones out west, like Montana and Wyoming, and it's interesting. California we see pretty often, but South Dakota, North Dakota. What was the other one? I don't know. We were just talking about that, and we were like, we're going to have to go travel out there to be able to see those. I said, or we just manifest them. We just manifest them. We just decide that we want to see them, and we know that we can, we will see them, because we are powerful manifestors. I'm always talking to my kids about that. So 3 days later, after I talked to them about that, I saw Montana. And I texted her right away. I was like, you'll never believe it, but I just saw Montana. Like right in front of me. And the person in the car, that car was exiting, taking the exit for the house that we just moved out of. And it's so interesting. So I texted her right away and celebrated that and recognized and took credit for the fact that I just manifested that. We were talking about that again, and we were like, well, what other ones do we have left on there now? And we don't have the list with us. It's in my car that has actually been in the shop for months. 5 months, 6 months, something like that, which is a whole other conversation. It's a whole other manifestation. I don't know what's going on with that right now. But we were thinking it's got to be the ones like South Dakota. My daughter specifically mentioned South Dakota. And I was like, we just got to manifest. She's like, we're never going to see that one. I said, we just got to manifest it. You never know. She's like, what would they be doing in Maryland? I said, I don't know. It's a guy in Montana doing it in Maryland. I said, we got to make it happen. We just got to bring it to us. This morning, when I was coming back I spent the night at a friend's house who had a get-together so that it was like a party that she was having, so I could read for them and do what I do God's work. And I was coming back from that this morning, and I saw South Dakota. It was like 2 days ago we were just talking about this. So I know that the actual movement, me driving in my car, me getting out there, me putting myself out there, the movement of energy too, the transmuting of energy that happened last night when I was reading for these people, is what contributed to this manifestation in my life. So it's like it surrounded it and supported it. So it's like embracing that masculine energy in me. Is calling in near future soulmate energy. The reemergence of twin flame within myself and outside of myself. So my twin flame, my divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. I still feel a little bit of resistance to saying twin flame, my twin flame. And it may be because, you know, who it was that you thought was your twin flame, there's a resistance to having it be them or letting yourself hope that it's them or something like that. Like there's this need to detach from it being that person and just having it be who it is, who it really is. It could be that it really is him. Or it could be that, or her, for you. Or it could be that it really is the true twin who will be showing up, and my human brain can't find the scope of that because, you know, I haven't seen him yet. I don't know yet. But it's okay that I don't know that yet. If I can surrender and take a leap of faith and just say that I'm on the twin flame path and it has taught me so much and blah, 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 I'm opening up to receiving it. I have to open to receive that, however it shows up. The fear is it's going to take forever. That's where the resistance is. And I'll tell you right away, and it is for a lot of you, is impatience. Impatience on the way that it brings itself to me. Slow. It's too slow. I fear the slow pace of that. Not fear, but resist. That's where the resistance is. So you're manifesting, your fear manifests also, even an even slower pace. It's going exactly the way that it's meant to go. It's going exactly the way that it's meant to go. There's a cycle that's clearing out right now because of a slow, measured pace, which you're not appreciating. It's giving you the time to explore other areas of your life and other areas of you in order to prepare for, you're being prepared for this coming in. There is this desire that the battle is over. I want this to be over with. I want it to be over with. There is a new, renewed energy coming in. Now, if you draw it in too soon, because of that impatience, because of fear, if you start manifesting from a place of fear, watch my last video. That's what you're going to get, is something that's not ready yet. If you try to push it, if you try to make it move faster than it's supposed to move because you fear that it's never going to get here because of the pace that it's coming in, you're pushing it away, and your need and your desire creates something that comes in before it's ready. You're recreating that pattern again. Okay? So where you are right now is releasing old belief systems, laying down the burden of other people's beliefs that don't suit you, and you're recreating your own belief system. Twin flame, your counterpart, is coming. But you have to have faith that the process and the way that it's moving right now is exactly how it's meant to be. The pace is exactly how it's meant to be. It's meant to slow down. The energy that's coming in is a peaceful, easy feeling, not a tornado that comes in and knocks you off your ass. And for some people, it's exhilarating. It's so exciting, that new love and that like newness. And all I want is the newness. All you want is the new. All you want is the new. You don't want the sustained. You want the new. You want the feeling of the new. You want that fix. It's like a fix. Twin flame and divine connection is not a fix. It is sustained. It's everlasting. But you have to put in the work to remove the fixes and not force it before it's ready. Force yourself before you're ready. You draw in. If you draw in, it feels to me, you give yourself away. That if you manifest, you have a choice here. If you manifest from a place of fear, this is in the fears department. I just heard department. You'll manifest someone who is not ready yet. They'll be there. It's like, but I just need a human representation. I just need them there. You'll manifest someone who's not ready for something like that, who's not ready for as fast as you want to go or as fast as you want to move or whatever it is. There's something to learn from that. But it's like I'm getting a message from that masculine energy too, from the divine masculine that says, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. It's not like it's not happening. It is moving. It's just a very slow pace. I'm getting ready because either the way that it happened the last time, that pattern cannot be brought through. That propulsion is what I hear. The way that you were propelled forward onto your path. It's not how it's going to happen this time. When you were launched onto your spiritual journey, it may be that if you're on the twin flame path, you had a catalyst, or your twin flame was your catalyst to propel you forward onto your path. And there was a lot of things that came up and had to be healed and had to happen, and just, it's like you get launched into another dimension. There was a lot of things that needed to be grounded here into this earthly existence before you can come into a human twin flame dynamic. And so there are still some things right now that are being ironed out in order to prepare you for that. But this is near future. You have to get back into your belief system and what you believe. What is it that you believe? And feel the measuredness of that. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I feel it so strongly. It's already here. So feel it. Lean back into the belief that you have in your intuition and your knowing and what resonates for you. This world, these readings, these people who you follow, who you trust, who guide you, who are doing the work themselves, and what you feel, the faith that you feel, what it is that you feel inside of you right now. Faith is a feeling. There's something in the music that's telling you. It's this peaceful, easy feeling. I just have to generate that. Just have to sit in the middle of that. This knowing that it's already here. It's already here. For some of you, it is already there, and you just can't see it. It's not what you thought it was going to look like. And you're going to have this realization about, oh, this person is the true twin. Or this is what true twin looks like. So it could be the same person that you thought that it was, but they show up in a totally different way. Whatever resonates for you, whatever you're comfortable with. Getting ready. He's getting ready to be ready to be ready. He or she getting ready to be ready to be ready. It's not quite there yet. It's not quite there yet, but it's like the Page of Wands is looking over here at this Page of Cups. This is the message. This is a message. You're embracing it because there's like this message of love that's being sent. It's almost like that's what's going to help you to take this leap of faith, is a message from your counterpart. There's a message from your counterpart. I'm here. This is in the outcome position of this spread. I am the outcome. Just trust that. I am the outcome. And I have so much love for you. That's the message. Pages are messengers. I have a message. I wished for you too. I wished for you too. And they're learning to trust that and have faith in the reemergence of that. Music is playing. Echo, what song is this? Only the Young by Journey. It's funny. This younger, Page is a younger energy. There's work to be done to move into King and Queen energy. It's okay. Getting ready to be ready to be ready. There's work that you're doing in your heart to open up, moving from the Queen of Swords and welcoming in the other queens as well. You're in your knowing. You're in your knowing. You're in your knowing, and you're really trying to balance out the knowing that you have about, I know that I'm a part of the twin flame journey for a reason. Now, the scope of that and what that means and how it's meant to unfold, a lot of people have a lot of belief systems about it. I'm crafting my own, what I believe about it, what resonates, what feels good, what resonates. After having witnessed my journey up till now. Okay, so what's being called in is the Queen of Wands. So what I'm hearing first is the Queen of Wands first. So that passion and embracing movement and desire and spark and passion again. Inspiration, being inspired by this feeling, a new feeling. There's a new idea, a new feeling, new concept. Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. Now, sometimes she shows up as like the mother, a very mothering, nurturing energy. She shows up as a nurture. So the Empress does too, but for me, sometimes there's something in the way that your mother approached money that you're taking on and anchoring. Now, there's been some healing recently, the mother wound. There's been some healing in the mother wound recently. And so removing that resistance by healing an aspect of the mother wound is going to help you to approach your financial, your human, logistical kind of energy, the way you manage your home, the way you manage your finances, the way it's like getting yourself set up, getting your home set up, which includes finances. The way your mother approached that and the beliefs that she had around that, there's some really valuable aspects of that you need to take a leap of faith and trust some of that. So the Queen of Pentacles I see coming in to merge with the Queen of Swords kind of in that way. All of this is prep work for what's coming in. Queen of Cups is like, man, you got lots of that. You got a lot of Queen of Cups energy. So 3333 on my recording. 101 on my time. So you've got a lot of intuition. You've got a lot of feeling. It's like she's very, very present. I feel like the other queens are coming in to help merge with her too. She's just like ever present. The type of person that you are, the collective that you're a part of, the Queen of Cups is like ever present. But the Queen of Swords coming together with the Queen of Wands and Pentacles, the three of them coming together is really helping to balance out the Queen of Cups. So it's like those three merge together first, and then like Queen of Cups is such a force. There's so much water energy going on right now. That the three of them are going to merge together with the Queen of Cups. So it could be also that it's literally you're merging with other divine feminines if that's what you resonate with, and collaborating with them. There's collaboration energy going on. Collaborating with them when it comes to the ideals or the belief systems surrounding twin flaming counterparts. in order to merge with the Queen of Cups. So there's way too much feeling for the longest time, too much emotion, too much overflow of, and the Queen of Swords is coming in and helping to master her thoughts, which are connected to feelings and stuff too. There's a major, major balancing going on, going into this 4/4 portal coming up, okay? So you're getting ready to be ready to be ready. To be continued. I'm going to see what's on the bottom here. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. So what's holding this whole thing up is this ending that's happening, these releases that are happening, this current energy that you're in, which is like releasing burdens and letting something go. There's something that's ending, and it's okay. You're taking a leap of faith knowing that there is a rebirth happening, that there is this cycle of life that's happening. But it's also like this is what's holding it up. You're being forced. It's almost like a forceful ending. I feel like the Queen of Swords is facilitating that. Okay? Lovely. That's amazing. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.